Okay, so we are transmitting live on 98.3 megahertz. This is Majority Radio, right inside the City Plaza here at Parang. I would like to say a warm good evening to everyone listening to us and watching live on Facebook. This is my story. I am your host, Abdul Jalil NaaBeli. We're going to be on this drive all through to 10 p.m. God willing. I trust that we are going to enjoy every bit of the episode today. And of course, we are going to learn a lot from the episode as well. Nizang anungula puso kamsa sangun ng Katarka Bob Majority 98.3 megahertz. Tenzang pa abo dem bewel na zan titwang lan na woni. Domino chetin ya via titi. Inshallah ka che vom ne ala fi titi. Ka mala la fi wona ampa anta la fi. Ban ka la fi na won tim so kamsa sa la fi. Zungo dabselu ngolu atalata dabselu yong. Katin non de shama talata dal kam on Majority 98.3 megahertz. Tiens zangla my stories anti katidian financial dem biar punu zungo yongo. Will Abdul Jalil NaaBeli. Mane yang gobi jingo ba na won yikono na pune. Kate dal hal no kurgo pia. Na wonnan mamani azasa katare. Sama nyala dem fun ke pune pam. Dezo tibian yel pam ti yae. To kulian sasla na ba ke wane. Dezo ngo kamza sabe kanton be yoma. Yel ma ke no yel mo ke. My story on Majority Radio nyala den pilge ya de din yam pilge ai borne ka yuno ko yuna ati yuna ka unity yo kwa pam ka ke Facebook live and to search Majority 98.3 Antonio te Facebook page ma ba pam ai ke de no zin chile be de no biam de tuna anon solo biel fou tu like la page ma I like na ka di follow kana wele ka share la feed ngoma den kula nchaka to chan viral at least at the end of the day ka junior za sa to dire da fa so ko tinya ma min tikpelle na wi kro na prunte zan shi ma pile ka de ma ya pa All right, so we thank you very much for holding on to Majority Radio 98.3 megahertz. Tumpuka pa apam. Aibelu kamza sa. Majority Radio mbongoma. Ntia sa ngoma zone ndetila minti pelle ngoma nteza ngala guchang. Ntemelte shia za sana nyesha kana maljini. Ko he radio ma maljini bia yelanka. Kadinya la biala Facebook live na woni kuro na mpune abachiram swale. Donc kultuna belu shay pole mbongoma. Zongo dabsele ngoma temala niveau tapsele niveau gandele mala katana non de letam kam biago ne be shamma so kam sa sama la so chirshal won dole so chibge shal won ko dole biago men lambe sham do zoya pamka nyimbe biago ne gba kaba mini a par shal biago ma pune ka shabban leji ayuna ka yuna turu la nyine ka wula so den ka dole halata paga mbelu shal pulo ngoma the malay the nala kamata ne kamantu to male seloma be ni salnimna kaptu to dirale zama zan jande ben yisna sham ben zan so chibshale npo nkara halate pa ben lo sha pulon wa den sala ben ya bi yisir na ibo na bwati be ben be shama ben to dole be solema don kulen chaka na wo yikono nampune be gwasa to za she suma lalan yele kayanye bilana especially be de baba ne tan banye bi ila ambe pala ngoma bum sir pala de tone anan sa apam to gbare lala ji ngoma domine dinya ni kurgunyo o malwan yanzan hankal shale nta karto songa ka to gumsa bi tam kan lezo kari kulanya na chimblekwi ogba kulmalo yan yel shale kartwa nyasem ka borne abito biela ka to bu amnimane ngumse bi ma tam kan lezo den kwencha ka so abi ana amin bi ma sasa isa ditab amfane zo wadap selengo tamala so kamza sana miso ko to bi po amzo karma ya pam indeed o yu mangla nyala Abdul Halik Musa ama abwa longo ma de tozo ya pam kan nirba mile shayal na adu galle be digital be misatel digital zongo daf selongo ma no go hango ma na afaga ngame go hango ma torozo de no manya asempam indeed it has been a very short quick notice
sure
katoto melshile garantation tishi ngoma
sure
and the no manya asempam because trust me take it or leave it Soloza abe atumanapam and so it's only proper ne come on once in a while agakule mlege kacha comfort zone to asaka Soloma anyeso ne andwell social health paga ambelo shapulongo. I'm not sure I'm from any interview karnye personality profile. I'm not too sure about that.
Because the interview was just about my work.
Okay.
The last time I went station Shanganaja, it was solely
on media,
but not personally in years. So yeah, but
wow.
so
this is a novelty.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So
very much think so.
And indeed when kambe sambane kababa manda yale year we might not achieve intentionally it is all la ni saranse the youth basically. Donc kule nchaka because dragman la the palace station ka Soloma ata ala ni kura konko kate shi ne be ni kura konko achieve bi agopune. But I tell you what, haleb you could do abia ko nye 5 years. Kato mal inspirational story shall dino to kuti ka Soloma to di amfande pune. In fact, programma nondo marhabi. Now, chat psilga kanyenya. Pwe kate pye anye sonene am psilga bi agosham. We are yika jira.
Yeah.
Apart from Banamaneta usually.
Yeah.
You know, Atugalle, digital. Now let's come to Tel first. Yapoloka Tel mo yina.
Yeah, les amporo sonti. On kam yun tijima, be won be sortable tijima. Ka zamporo sonta, le yidon wana ma. Yidon wala ala je para ran table technicians ma, watchman ma, tournament ba po hayu tabaso kam. Of course. Until the more can and defila yilmo because bent by yilmo brana ka kan kanapi.
Okay.
Until go and get bad you nkana but not interview. And so it's good to tell people that until the more the parka yala I'm sure this the only program that can call me here too.
Radio
I want to praise your program. So you praise our program.
No, praise mama. I am only this program. There are several programs.
Of course,
no, there are several programs.
I'm talking about the Adugale brand. It's not NaaBeli brand. So except that I want to talk about my brand, and I'm saying that any program, one NaaBeli program, charging to boil my except that I jam but that is me. No, so so nobody can hold you accountable or responsible for that.
No,
so,
anyways.
Yes, so of course, Mpuya Pamka Pai. Yes, Mr. Telma, Bahoma Kunyala very simple. Dinyala school Kanyele.
Okay.
Yes, business secondary school, B school,
yeah.
And I was attached to the football and Anyama.
Okay.
Kazan Chiramantin in China, B school. So football side, and Nakunyala Chiramantin, Coach Bunmala. But entertainment side, Mandala and tablet, the Abu, you know, Parada, Monondakubara. But once in a while, we go to jams.
Yeah.
And sometimes I hold a microphone. You are very, you know, there was one guy there. But I realized Rakunyala tell them, like, let them know. Come on,
okay.
Like, you bully, you come from tell them.
Yeah.
Tell them. So, a very fun guy, like, you know, that ball, I can make one. Osnando can also mix me. So, tell them, Otakati Yarabla, you can tell them, tell that. So, tell them, man, can tell Marco, you know, come on, that bulletin, but. Braza man and Zoma Asarse, Mashama, Capri in Kepune. Then I thought that it's Chiramantin Marangela, the producer share radios or
yeah.
But I thought that the after school I needed to go have my own program at Nostar. So Kabor program usually didn't know so comes a Asama.
Yeah.
Chiramantin has to come that it's a royal name from the Ashanti region.
Okay.
So you know from that time I come on Yamaba. ka ku ce bambu to bondele
Yeah.
ka ku ce abule de nga so laji ba ka ina nyu hane ya banje dat ban ka manje dat ban abo yulum bala so just to cut it short kan e cha use laji ba radio mi akopi wi sheta ma the pierre me but it's not something. It's not traditional, it's not family name, it's not royal name, it's just school name. Come on, tap kutuma. Come is very short and catchy.
So that means Adugal Longuna. I could really come a hard guy in ya. Those who can't come Adugal.
It's part of my grandfather's name.
Oh, okay.
Adugal is Rapalo Silmane. Drama Yuno Kubima. I don't see in Yarting Melembana and Yakab Selema.
Oh, okay.
It's not just about being hard. It's not about being hard, it's about being clean. That one me and I dia you could so I would go so over kunang yellow come over on Macaula ben I could be over on Macaula I could be Abano Shama Ma do Galebo Butterfly. I'm Yadwa Maraban to check out the ball and Cotrino. I'm a deep Farka Wula the baby.
Wow.
Because it's clean. The Bananga share.
Yeah.
Abano Shama. So that's just the term.
Wow, so I could be looking at the majority radio carbon Tibiala 98.3 on the frequency. Now let's come to now start with Anyeso. So Tikuli Yapolo Cabo Doa.
Yeah,
Yapolo Cap Biago.
Yeah, Kula Nuane Cabo drama.
Okay.
Even though Tishi Shawan Kubu Larza and Kodo Paran, so Parana, Umbapuba, Nimeno Pom, Dinyan Nampulu. Mbono me ya parana but they ko kara family mama pulum bialambara o perbenya mada so zorma pam yes parana zorma pam to zombara di kana family and when I say direct family o perbo ngunya mada so mamno nyela da chane taba ya parana otun ban kati jo nyer no po zate tale so nyuhana ka drama you know kan yese nyuhana in chance school nyuhana everything nyuhana
so shukuru teko ko le ma shukuru primary school
nyuhana school yeah nyuhana Presby
okay
in chama nyuhana Presby primary. No, I'm not Presby nursery.
Okay.
Primary.
Okay.
JSS.
Can I Chambi school?
No.
Okay.
No, not JSS. You're not Presby. Mbe ne sub-9. Mbe nyeruzo shele. Mfada nira bwanda. Even though I could get school. But I am in Yina in any of the school general Pima. Even though I could get school.
Yeah, I was on to Bush.
No, not in your school. Yeah. But he said that over upon one woman. He sub can be in. The term no check school. So the mama na so to pam. So ne sub na Presby. Can you be in? Conference sa esa zakareda be bisco ka ko ci tabasco o mun manda to ko be meeting nem fara da nyara karachi so da mi la baza ka baza yulo ci wakana but still nda pira tamasco no bisco I could get all but we no could be ina ma ko eno fast so ko rata ncha friend ala ni headmaster to go demonstration Mr. Sule obi onyevel na ona bi onyevel na mporo pam very disciplined school so no chance to go demonstration ka mtelo register nda join JSS 2 ka da ko chebia na JSS 3 kule cha join JSS 2 ma ka de 3 ma then chogo demonstration me before kat sabe kat ka da example she sabe something like
sabla de justify your inclusion.
That's right. Something like that. Justify. Come on, I will pass it. Be register. Look up a JV. But no so come pass it. So luckily the two sabla and that pass and then have the chance in sabe what's it called? But register ma.
Okay.
Can sabe then I had aggregate 12, and even with that, the Daniel Lewis, the Ndati last. Aggregate 12 was a pass mark.
Distinction, better.
Distinction, that's right. But in Daniel Lewis, it was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So Chogo demonstration, that was 2002.
Yeah, 2002, mara.
Okay.
Earlier on, I had that happened somewhere 2000 small. But it was 2002, between 2002 2003.
Yeah, so 2002. But this go 2005.
3 kancha.
2003 catch. So 2005.
That's right. So to kusabla Chogo demonstration between 2002 2003. Because year man katrana be katro results markana.
Yeah.
Then katri beginning with 2003 in Bisco.
So that was my year. Those who come Boarama.
Bisco?
No.
Chogo demonstration. I'm
talking about that year, man.
Yeah.
2002 Katra Sabbath.
Okay, that's fine. You remember, so that's fine.
That was the year Tula.
That's right.
Basically.
That's right. But can lay year come on, but beginning of 2002.
Yes, Trasaba April 2000.
That's right.
Cancel the paper shall got a love summit.
That's got love summit.
Then later on, so that year, somewhere in November.
That could tell 2003.
November
Catholic beginning academy year, my 2003.
2002. Got a picture, yeah.
Yeah, academic year 2003. So I came to Bisco.
Yeah.
By then, you'll die in Tamasco. Then, Bisco. Then Bisco. Then come father Yamano. Or Mr. S.I. Zakaria, assistant headmaster academic, business secondary school. They were very close. Kayang Lammerle. Father Rajan Chamboard in first year. So that could point one Changatana and Bisco. Close Kalanda. So that was what brought me to Bisco.
Wow.
This is secondary school.
Any regrets going to Bisco?
No. Hey, at the time, Bisco was the most disciplined school to Sahama. Bisco, I could fail 2 papers behind Karame. End of term exams.
Yeah.
I could fail 2 papers behind Karame.
Okay.
Last time, because I cut off point, and you like to get 19. No, I to Sahama. Very disciplined. To bring Bandab Saha. The Sama Kabla couldn't allow wild man. These are cheap.
Saki rally no agua.
No, anyway, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So we are very wild. I was fairly 2 papers. They will sack you to Sama.
Yeah.
You know, Parana was there. Parana is aware of what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So now, Chate Palabna, Yangabila, you know, but do I Kayisna, you know, Bierbo Cabrazam Biadundon, you know, Womser didn't come ta, you know, Cartofna, Baker, Chekato, me, Biagovian Cabia.
Father Berabi Yala to no money. But I like penalty young man, I could turn I have no behaviors.
Yeah.
Father Yela Unya Karachi.
Okay.
Karachi ma de pa man Karachi dada Karachi. It was just a contemporary
yeah.
Komro tap ko bien ko chance to meet bakuna. But only kuna yang he looks like an indigenous person. Pure Gumba oba akane. Then make him a tough panyela or rabbit you to man. Yes, he could discipline me. I man to me tap the normal Kamalia man still he would discipline me.
Okay.
I mean, la unsur madam malak urajinu do Malia man or John back or being yama.
Yeah.
Palans or catchy adesma. But later I got to understand that like equity ko borma, like obola or general malak or pila cultures or capitals or abono pleasing for shabden no man.
And more like without Tombo Nagba Bangna Kamane, then Kanye or then try.
I should use as an example.
The Butuna one.
Yeah. Afrikambo Maya Malbin Kayman, one knock on Bama Buma. Ninkuru Karajan, na Buma first, later Kobama Bukana. You know, problem. Ika problem, no more sorry. Me, my problem goes on advice, Momo Pumpuma, Bumala and Landir. This is an example for him to know that about displaying my beer.
Yeah.
And father, former Zar. Nala, Alcala for Hambi, or Mukaka for Hambi, Akalarchan school, and Baganon school.
Wow.
Yeah, so you want to place with the Pamdachi and Managarian father called Baba school. They come to a point, my mother sister, but to be obeying it like a Zanti Yurisha Niraba. Bake up and chance.
No, you don't want to phone a Payum Kunya. That means you have a chance Punaba.
No, my father was the farm. My father had a Greek.
Okay.
Agricola.
Okay.
Come a tractor. Come a pickup.
I don't want to.
At the age of 16, at the age of 14, 15, 16, that do Luri.
Okay.
Not just do Chantown, do Richard Luane. Supply 20 years, 25 years, and that supply a tractor diesel.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. On talk to Lurman can do that. Shanako be Moana Kazan, Luri Chan, Shanako Betman Kazan, Luri Chan, to supply or tractor. It was for business purposes. But Olama Kurupu. Yeah. Yes. Oleno la Camera Damil Makapu Milama. O Champu no Drama, 9 school. But every weekend, she come to Maza, Kawana Berbo, Kawana Ngabo. Yeah, he was agricultural man. Oh, you father, everything agric, or I be at the Puna, continue about Kamaman Korodan.
Wow.
Trabe Pune, to Quaya. Kapa More, how do I publish a Kula fire service? Because I continue on the Mother Punda.
Okay.
Come for the quarter. Weekend, my brothers, Aziz Martin, Chantry, to pass through all this. But the Abba for a Morocco until la, better didn't know. But what I want to Trinity command the hard way. Fortunately for you, or unfortunately for him, the Rabbi Chang, Puma, hands on Uncle and the Pumpo na born in Chi. But I'm sure you get upon Songma. You put the one of one of Boishelma. Didn't campaign a lot in Pupuna.
I had a poor, I don't know. But you tell him,
no, I'm so Mapumpo, but now quarters for me.
Yeah, I Pumpo modernity man. I can't come with
and I'm sure I'll go to next year. I'll go into farming.
Of course,
I see it coming.
Of course,
I see it coming.
That's great. Now let's move on to fast forward. Achang the China High School.
Yeah,
you know, Yarlamatam come and China High School nyala. Le shepherding the best in education because at the point ma you are very innocent and kamane akumala free mind and so Antonio yeto akisha kama ambwara. However, nima lanyela le shepherd abandon the mistake attenda abjago ni ampilga well babu shepherd.
Junior high school guy.
Junior high school. junior high school because the last stage you know, you are naive, you are young, and but you don't even see it, you don't understand it. Meanwhile, you should have opened your mind into bang your trash. Now, Bjarpo Kara de Tambe junior high school, is it disco num Kara chena? Wula Kara nang halet ka first sabuma ate sable kabanye amborgre abana borgre.
Football.
Okay.
So I be ball in school. Confirm so be school in football.
How good were you at football?
I used to play. I was never a school team manager, JSS. Primary
position I
was a defender.
Okay.
4-5, center 2, but I could use the one now.
Okay.
Primary school never a school team ni. JSS can be school team ni. SS can be school team ni.
Okay.
In fact, part of what took me to SS was football. I mean, I started without you coaching.
Yeah.
To hear one day to coach. If I had on one day baby school, mas a moment.
Okay.
Current RTU coaching.
Okay.
In fact, he took over from Mr. GY. So to tell you, Mr. GY could handle over to Mr. Moment. So later, Mr. GY passed on.
So,
yes, very disciplined man.
So, Caruana come and how even Bisco Baranya Arabella football team.
Yeah. Mr. Moment was my coach. Uncle RTU.
Okay.
Coach on. Chiramanton, the football pre-pitch man, what I could put my. In fact, Bisco can you say tell man.
Okay.
But Zara, you like Chiramanton, Helcanti. From Johannes Presby, JSS, Chiramanton, Dakunya Lacanti. So, Arabola Bishara affectedly.
Yes.
Football. In fact, Bishop have near my asbash in Pala football. So could have near my asbash in Alabama, mammy.
I'm a boy, Luna.
Wow. Try to my morning training. My father is a palmer. But morning training, can shame for the name of school. And so I was more into my father, I bought up school, mama. Last time, luckily, we are traveling lucky. When come to be boiling. Also, that Kaskuni.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Yes.
I'm not a fanatic to ma. I girls mad about footballers.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, last time. So I'm like, I'm well now. Down below,
yeah.
They like a
I could be like a million.
Yes.
The full attention
fans. Last right. So can check out back. I think what affected me largely was football. Like you ask.
Yeah.
But growing father, I was Chamalao.
Yeah.
Father, as I'm at night, could I wait me change to.
Wow.
Yeah. Only do can away. Even though transfer the down, so on to you catch a swayina. So I could be like a bunkum dance entertainment.
Yeah.
High school, Ncha Bisco at one place, but the knife first by Yika high sound. Teacher them told her to let to something. Still catch a high sound. Shayanama.
Tell me,
Tinda Sabna. We're the first batch in the Johannes Presby, and then like up for Kanangale. So far I could do na Kanyaka Melodia. Mkonanyam Tazan upon Tablet Takuru. Ninya kan made fire oblan damda kan yin ba dance kan tichang amre ida amre nyuhane be lo shepo ten damu do dance hande so jon la sa nda bala o katen nda bala kada kumle katen do sound ma hande so jon. You understand me? I mean, largely that affect man bala jama.
Yeah.
But not pa ke chogo demonstration campaign kada man fara da nan nimbu ila na mistake feeling
up and down
wo pa man chara nyama mai kampa pa ba yalla kam kala do football man na ko be football man.
Wow.
But check the position da ila football ya to.
Okay, so from Jilemne Halene the last period ma switching una braba jila switch shalami raba non de ko amma be
fada bajin masochi mada bajin masochi but ntabanda ko harakan banya ka kwae da kwa la kerenjine. And that was just my passion. Like man, could chant the Kerenjan gala because I could last la probably in that and quarle. Oku kwaka, oku use to call back my envelope. The can ba di. I mean, no, I took money from my mother also. But chanted that gale. Okulan is our young Kamano. Ha, Latina JSS and brother so Shire. Or I can school now, Tinda BJS. I could dress her, maybe company on the business, go quarter ya. Father, I to do no damage attack at this already with near the can't bank on my own quarter. No match a cunya larma. Can the rachant a P.I.R. Jesus, Sonny. Nuane, Catazale was only to master and P.I.R. and quarter. And at the time, young boys Mazara Quala, either Pepsodent, B.I.R. So it was fun for me.
Yeah.
Come on, Tamana Chenda can by weekend can by P.I.R. So Father Bajin Masochi, in fact, what about Bodley? Mother Bajin Masochi, Bandan Zara Kunya Chamsku because they weren't poor. But Mandaku, I don't find I'm dodging yam to my can changing yam chi, old man, you honey chi, can bubbly in Chile. I just wanted to look like them. I
understand.
I just to put myself in them. But Mfada Sementan Gangan would have a chance. I want you to tell it. Yeah, Italy, for a bit Italy back up drama.
Oh, mashallah.
Yes. Oh, chance so or I need life pam. But when that big community shanima, then I go to yem man catching your ma.
Yeah.
Be come on, Bishop Bambian. So now try to man charabani. be dark and but die. You couldn't come by Shama, Ulaka Dala. Other son, me one, Tabna Bill, can Babel. We're all just one Zanguta, Kabala, you know. So Faradabashin Masuchi, Marabashin Masuchi, but I just wanted to do it.
So another exciting part of the lives as a Shukuru Ebe Karachinema is Sina High School. Sina High School, you know, I'm watching Kamka and I bought Nabi Willem Nambian. I bought Nabi Nimuashi Alayam Bianme. I bought na blended by Mazach and I can come on Shukuru Bulalinya because Arabi Boil the Pune, Kabe Entertainment Pune, Wulakara Shukuru. As at Sina High School with Channel.
Another Jamandala, Jamashina Lamara, or football and Dalam Abs of a man. My number to class to Bonji Shiji. Yeah, because of football at the time, the Mbela class got to be parking. Must a moment to ban it as by Satiko Pus by Google Tamal Tomponaza and Karapak and Timber Bola and 11 Asba got a tabby class. You know, so now could be well upon Kanku. No, Janda Pala Vala nama strike and nama seniors ndabara. Bula was in nama our banini nama, you know, Sinamutala and Mobikumasi. At the time, Kabla be treated differently. Be taught I know hot and benchy because to be Zauna to be training party now Kabla different, you know, we're more like Kens,
yeah.
You know.
Malaka and they treat you like prefects last
footballers, you know, everybody. I can teach us smart because of football ma. You know. So that the Unkuto affect me. It affected me academically.
Yeah, sure.
And I think the largely didn't affect me, but entertainment on a weekend started. I don't go to affect in class.
Yeah.
They were usually weekend, Daniel. But I was able to also do something regarding entertainment. Because we don't go and cut to use a computer first in music. Man, I introduced the computer, yes, in music. Parada, when Parada took over as an entertainment secretary, entertainment chairman, entertainment prefect. But that puso my cousin what I made like cassettes. Even though I'm not up in like cassettes, I'm really spinning. But when he came, at the time, before I counted like my man me amre ya kasesma, but I introduced my computer, Kalancha File FM. At the time, I was doing something, so can pump on computer man. So the can bisco, man that be the bisco, can be File FM.
Okay.
As an attachment, Mbwanda. So can check computer lab, Master Roland, or be UK pumpon, the computer master. So can install the PCDJ Red.
Yeah.
Father that Japan could not cut that. Yeah. That's how. Pen drive WL.
Yeah.
Mfara da Japan could not cut the pen drive. Na Odin can sort ball. I can blame that woman to ma. Go copy.
I can blame
okay. My TV. Go copy PCDJ software man. I can only chanty install computer lab master. So can master thing yen and ngama. Woman that is computer lab master. My software and music software come side mother. So go can tinagi to lecture the class man. Kabe yi can challenge ya. You will kazan headphone ba in their music man. Walk out one way. Can you look when how do I come by? The mule zanga no the pune. My man install it when yan yele kan wo. When you can wo. Could malaka chama. So it became part of the class into one computer master.
Okay.
Like I was my bibo my class in the computer lab. Come a show can that one music man. Mixing. Ndabunya computer mixing. So katite mbe the final jam. Na sabisco. Kanchati Master Roland use on computer mat makati goes ase. Ami banda pants so kanchan ma. Kachante balmo hal kotia maya. He is giving the computer to me because of me. And because of no only can not be a shama. Be shining. I'll have myself to be blamed. Got moving and character dining hall. The catran the computer. Then they not do the keyboard. I will use come mouse can I use the keyboard. When that one practice me.
Yeah.
PCD mramala shortcuts on the keyboard. That ball me kaza so sta kan be dasa nyanga. Lera hay you know la dasa nyanga lera. Parara. Dasa nyanga and you look at you radio tamale. Muro interview. Everybody was behind me. And that was the first time I could introduce a computer. I introduced it through Mr. Roland. You know. So I question mark whether affect me. Dama, you know. Entertainment have affected me. But football affected me. Football affected me.
Wow, so this is the life of digital. Tenakuli be infancy nakubana because anakunye senior high school na ana well of course life name beginning matama, so we are still at those stages. Now chata ponyenya annage bisco. What happened with your life?
You know, bisco. All that I wanted was to be a radio presenter.
Okay, so now this was your focus.
Yeah.
But Chatterpaco, important banga focus around you just want to be a radio presenter.
Yeah.
But I like on command even at Bisco. I have known the attachment at filler.
Yeah.
Just so that you can learn a lot of these things. Wula Cardano hale kate to be filler. Kawastone men others to bo andabasana.
Chazan put us on to collabo. Hamza Lansa collabo.
Okay.
He's a media personnel and oral Lancester. Tina na wanche lotale. Kula nywane. Jono mashi. Hairdressing salon dabiana.
Okay.
Manda wa mi do be fila. Kan so lebe radio man. Last time that mir la amre yegelnda DJ Salam. Ora mala spinning machine. Kan do logelnda change me kan chat connect to Bahama ka kule katemi me na tamasiko.
Okay.
You know, one presenter will be Dream FM. Katemera. Then kan so be bunkum na man. There I wanted to be a radio presenter, but I wanted a chance. Understand? So Hamza Kwalabo ne kan sister sana as a boyfriend. Kamuno to dir fila kan won ya no be la fila FM.
Okay.
And at that time when that be la you to so about 10 to 12 in Mercous.
Yeah.
Can you oh yem born a radio presenter, yem managing a radio studio no be sure. Do not know like because never near radio savannah, traction excursion, never scout. Kabzan teacher excursion, damanya. But as a radio presenter, Nico in your studio, one and dozen much. Or I sister son I attend to me. Kuencha, Kamuno is a taxi. Nchang and a fila FM can teach you. So Kanzon will go so because one can ban first. Almost zone Daniel was stone. They were very close. Mamma was that a fila. Okay. So Kochanka was to San Candolucha. That was not my interest area.
Yeah.
But I never selling English.
Yeah.
Mr. Sexy man. No one baby. You're the pastor, yes. So I was told that Banila. And he was the second person I got to know.
Okay.
Man, no, Colabo, bye bye. Campano line so no Campano Colabo, bye bye. Campaja to Jende.
Okay,
Kawastone. Then Kawastone became a friend as well because that's one of my common friend. Until Sunny or at Tumnuma, you know, jumped down wanna be a kandaka down wanna.
Yeah.
At the time that Baramuto, Father Damamutu. Yeah, Father Kapu, he wasn't a poor person, ma. Father Datamamutu, Kamapuka Nakamba.
Lawatwaki, Rabadabatana.
No, Kawastone died him Dabala.
Okay.
But near such a Kawastone Dana Kamutu.
Okay.
Mandamamutu, Father Mendatamale. Yama Henry Daniel. Tumanaka told you, Komelu, Kazana Tamakando, Mbara.
Okay. Then
Kanchanta Poro, Sanaru, and Chanya Pulmanda, Balogan. Eh? Now Balakawastone and a biscuit, today was on with defense. Last time I was told.
Oh no, maybe Blackstone around your Blackstone.
Oh, last time I was told he had a big brand. So now Balo Town, Banjana part of Pabashi. Come on, no, come on.
But Kawastone come by.
Come out to your door. So through Kawastone, I can bounce straw. In fact, every musician I got to know is through Kawastone.
Okay.
Abada, DNC, George Clave, KKC, everybody through Kawastone because Jack Kamda be Kawastone, sir. Kotuma Bachan, Fila FM. Can't you Mala? 2 days, Sundays, 8 to 10. Yeah, Paransa, catch a Fridays, 7 to 8, 1 hour. But radio not Kanma.
Yeah.
It was very few. He was very passionate. Okusata chance bakajine. I can also be when come to money. We competition marabian pam.
Yeah.
So now we have a chance. Bakale could do the channel. Through Kawastone, I got to know flesh. What you no. Nana Shama is not comfortable. He himself is a guest presenter. So no do the channel with studio man to courage all. Kawastone Jamal appointment Fila FM. He wasn't appointed. He was a guest presenter through Flex. My always be and I Flex. Flex night programs manager. So when that two opportunity man. Cause I'm a Mr. Flex. Then Kampa Tabaga Kawastone Jalabanta Flex because Flex that to opportunity man.
Yeah.
So you can radio station Makawakatma. Carlos not a karma, but I entered and he sacked me. But it wasn't his problem because I jelala. Studio Pompoka studio panel free kind of shama. But I was sad. Then ko introduce kanti Flex yen kan na yesha kat mami and so the tune formally o introduce mati ko zama chanti introduce mati Nana ya battles.
Okay.
He was a chief technician. Nana ya battles ndima by introduce mati akabli in fact no kwenye chance pa Fila FM akab through akabli because he was the first person who got my chance can make music.
Okay.
On Fila FM bakaba yele etwa.
Yeah.
Second by Stylish Lady. Orangmela old school baby, Orangmela old school on Wednesdays. Third by Janfo Nalan my chance can be yila. Tomba he o chance mandala chance ba. Ni rasha was a mid 10 pulo mid 9 pulo kan da mi by Janfo them 8. Orangmela savelu. Kaza majit kan be yila. Kale one man and the defila. Abayo. Yeah. But not to defila lo pulo da nyela. Kawastone program mazo.
Okay.
No kwa nyela to already the first Kawastone program mazo not as a presenter.
But as a guest.
Atachi.
Okay.
Atachi. Demo do rapo mala to my parents what course man I can add max man will di man em vole ko no po me poso kan po ka po bisco parara na ma banama so bisco normal la vole because normal la I was on file FM so so everybody wanted to know me and like I'm no free tell pour kan po so la jin man da bien bon halika kan to ko bank through ka was on ba bibin za kula tolan MP DJ Abdel Nama DJ Gaddafi my file FM I got to know everybody, all became my friends because ndazan la man so na tantaba not any of them could send me to Makan double shot I could go to any of their houses be shaka mratam no mama come back with tap taba and that's how comes ka he kan to kula general manager of file FM margin ndakunyiro bi wel ba obi asami mandako borgalina obia okuka man kon borgal asba ha when jibenjiro bi mu an kan so tan to ma just to
the kwenta opportunity to be on radio
but guess what brana into opportunity on file FM.
Wow.
But ndabo blame about because at that time who are you? Hey, DJ Carlos Flex Kawaston Banima, they were top presenters. Who are you? Yeah. So managing blame is so no but my chance can number. I call him because I wanted to just to be familiarized with the machine.
So I could better feel you are not getting opportunity and other. So eventually I had the opportunity to be at a yila nimane.
What and this subject SS.
Okay.
Mchala Akimoda. So Mbela Akimoda capital announced no star.
Bono Mogara Akimoda.
Uncle Ndabeni. My uncle was Mr. Summit. He was a Akimoda Eastern Regional Ulam director. Bandar Kukuma. Very rich guy. Kanchongo sana. So Mbela ni man. Hendra kuna shala nyana no fresh amba. Kwa ni man wuntang be. Eastern Region man. So Mbela ni kano star. Be kolabona to dirma fila phone. Kanos the no star en you me wula na kambini man. Ndabela ni ka apply. Sorry, nga apply makacha kale bende ka pushra
ka de passion
so dinda yo sasha ma 2 months nda chenere yo no dra yo e ba kanan kuna ba kale mwanda nan chana mana so ka yel ka waston I think ka waston no nda ba ka waston honorable collabora amire yara ka yel Carlos ndale mire yara Carlos promise manu za macha zongo tinchan dana tinchan because I realized that at that time Carlos Danang very, very powerful. So was my channel come, they will accept. And he was nearly my boss. In fact, he was my boss. Because I could do no mugora. He was in fact he was my boss.
Okay.
Like and Dalio. But Kumama toss again, I can tell do yen dolo. But probably never come a chance, man. Compare on Naba Habib to long MP. At the time, Orangela presenter, Kalanje journalist. He was a presenter on Diamond FM. Abaya kubilambe MPP kalambe MPP communication team man no star me radiola MPP benwo MPP station
pro MPP station
studio self canon me ne Adam Yusuf ne Akili Saibo they were friends banda jina ni man kanvele kan yale onaba bi tra ko jila bendere wona high tech access bank no ko be shelwa masora ko har bendere wona ko no to majilo moto zo ko chan na kanvele kapto ko jabe MPP no mi yetwa den ko yale onaba Yusuf ada studio self entinyame hasa last orana o mi banu ngaba nyama trawo mi no family nyetaba even though he was from Gurgu kan bajina Gurgu then yes alan boy wotinya even before honorable Habib Nizamacha na chala mi sanabare sanabare ndanye alaja ali mama friend ko baza macha alaji shane sana medical store director so kapto kola Adam Yusuf kay nan kanani mane so kan chanka Adam Yusuf ti yama no na latest transmission so na ko to poso and so ngula beat it border come me beat it border ngula nye chance so all that I needed was to get chance in the test transmission but I just slot
so that can hear how good or
that's right the test ma especially through the music kada use mission she beat it border but nye chance ma ono ma bi mkuza ma chance to yele where chira man tan ma pan kana kan yele ni what's it called then na atete border me o ya ono wa habibu yele o yelma but o yelma me she test transmission mo bono mi test transmission no ma bo halambala ko na wa bi mu no hale ko to no fine ne to nyam nana ya battles the nana ya battles mo fifila kana ni mana o mo pam mi na nyeso we
agbanda no fit
that's like music man biabo won come na be fila FM da mi la yilam except one person who is Carlos Halnos wa Carlos yilam biabo
I know about Halnos
but I listen to him
no Halnos Okay.
Oh, he knows. No, it's a known fact. He knows it.
Okay.
No, I don't know why, but when come your feel FM product, I'm like, including Janfo. Janfo, Pia, you land Panudo. But I don't know colors. He was more into your taco burger, Yilan.
Okay.
But last time I Yilan Dakunia, Kasoka, Kawason, Zaran, Kawason, you may land Pompoka, Vetua, Dijamaina.
Yeah.
Carmela the Gabla Shower, Cabo Catherine, two switchy, Mille, Cabo Pamnagiri. Kawason, like me PC, Dijan Panuto. I jump for Kutum Vetua DJ. But he knows the song arrangement and BPM.
Yeah.
Abano Shama, they know everything about that.
Yeah.
But I was able to switch virtual DJ. But what I'm trying to say here is that, and I have tells Ninya Banimana, when but you didn't bother Shaman, but because music cutting a mirror. Then was someone drive money. Stramala first part of the drive, second part of the drive, Sly and Dabi branch, Bolaman Dabi drive, DJ Bone Dabi after drive, hip hop Koramira. Then Kozamana between DJ Bone and Bolaman. Oh, you can Kananimana. Now no kupilege the week time got to start a business because they needed to be paying light bill. Right? So they announced by tenang announced by tenang ma at least gada experience.
Yeah.
Bolamanda gada experience. DJ slide but I don't feel FM. Oba bini oba gada experience. So they need about town da kunyale. Na take right. Mumpa you no star manager. Alaja take. Uba ndaka nda chanta pai. Kunyap dat bangila ma. Kanana ya battles. Zama chefs in the man. So them then it was about who knows how to talk. Because Bravo meetings are in Yeshua.
Yeah.
So when you mic my luckily I was familiar with the microphone because Phil FM radio mic tirma kanjira alezama. Kan baraku buhan to libe shanga. Intertolima. Luckily Adam used to feel it, Kasule self feel Kapurba, they were happy. I was confident on the microphone. Then Kabazama drive man. I take Ikanazo, Biana Kansakana. O kanas waka kazakana kanana better see am no this doesn't work not take the difference people difference better
so the chemical listeners ma the gabraba
so no le ro no sham ya take the top program kazama na ne man so kapan on 1 week you got a 1 week o kana 1 week we rock on Adam Yusuf manager kunye difference man and truly ni kana 1 week ko ba kana 1 week a difference ba shir ko je pa because I was familiar but he was just new kada you say it doesn't make sense so like you know the program mala kan was orani la makati manager mamun na the LP makar malad maria woman da por shambala when no need can any LP so be on the veya so none of you should go ahead and put me on the drive and that was how come I became the drive time presenter on Yalla No Star and truly when I came the Ashanti music I think that premiere that Bamila but here start the program can maintain that Bangila on the drive. So officially, Tunquan started that Bangila and never on the drive, on drive time, even in Tamale, the Rana like a Muslim and Saturday.
Wow. So
and I maintain it as that.
So North Star ma year than Dabala and
between 2006 2007.
Okay.
2006 2007. Mom no could sabe 2006.
And 60 sabe.
2005. And 2005. So can go ma. So track used to one year no test ma almost the test and the point we are fight to go there. By 2006 I have started.
Okay.
So in Yibusara Kunyera 2007 2008. Now about 3 years no man.
Wow.
No, not about 3 years. But in Yibusanda Kula and uni man.
Yeah.
Because Adam Kukranda Kana. The GBC former director Opanyetlanam Nambara Orabi GBC Yura FM.
Yeah.
Karjano Munyan Karate director Alaja Ali Mama friend Abala. So when he came Mundali Latiza as one person, come like Orale Latiza Nivo, come like we are all learners. I said to Punya to talk about Mjao. Mpendere to fan samana DJ Tramanten. Go karate carte programs baza, this aparada no kana. Ka so come program 30 minutes. Ka duty continuity announces. I don't think I got me you like for 30 minutes couple the next program. Next presenter by Yankara announce ka yisekuli. My car don't why not to man nuzu. Ka Adam used to enter pass or renta no na karama. The batara. They chanda ko bela radio na titis tuli sang adinity tuli. I show bela yanka wumle. Ka kan nan karabo. Nendan kara lilu radio so Carmena no okola Adam Yusuf ka call no raku Carmena. No kuina ndisa program kubina la program ka yina ka to hosole ko so yise bimule be studio ora obi na man bimule be man nkuru bimule be studio man mala dinit into story man making mockery of Islam how ka kutai ka boy nu le be studio man yala mai o be studio man tema mora ba kan di pom moto mbara to moto projet ndi banchibe asho biran man ta ha le kat yara shi no yara man ndilan karani man ka ko Rashid Kolma nu Kolma Adam Yusuf ntum sandar nanu num pom ni ko ka ka tum sandar mai nyama Rashid man pom blan borna ina no star man chibe a long time open the Europe yela te programs so luckily parara non ko bien ka jaguma be chen ven yela ka Adam Yusuf mo na kapte tai then parara took over the drive but when no, I don't know what happened. Kotlan lam na drive mazo because pa yin lam na Russia Bangulus. So he took over the drive. So Nalanka station. Na Kotlan chen magalana. Then visiting radio presenter Batam Semnan my brother National Radio Justice. Ka Batam Semnan to Yamani. He was a fan when I was at Nostar Radio, and so I was very talented. But you know, radio Malabensha,
yeah,
the Chama, you know. So in Kamala Radio Justice, my mom bought a new radio station. I don't want old one. I want to like prove my prowess. I want to
prove that
I can also handle a radio station, can make it popular, like I did for Nostar Radio. Then he introduced me to Brother Nash. Brother to my program now chilo tali obetirma the saka me bakwala sankana ama bakwala sans my brother no sorry my uncle he came ndara wa mina uncle mbara ka betamselo introduce mazantu so can be Brother Nash drive mazo benda tenta my program that my gospel Sundays ira ko post by asba kan chant me 1 hour ka pastor kana kan host ko preach Radio Justice you know pamana minute on Radio Justice. So winter makan kana ntimbe adverse kan mier yilangul Brother Nash. So nu kwen handle Radio Justice drive. Injila programma ku me yila hal kama ba kwa lasan na onche lotale. Ku gumne programma. Kan so bi yare to ko to use studio ma ka bo hay no what's happening West Nash. Me yuna bakana I shade the loben kana. Kama ba yale. When I should open the microphone and do the LPMs because you can come play the music alone. Nka businesses there. Can you mic ma and LPMs. Brother Nash was mad, but Brother Nash didn't know that I could do it.
Yeah.
But usually it was better.
Yeah.
Hey, though already be tired. So the following day, I can say you mic can yellow, but because it wasn't bad. So Brother Nash did bang in the two ma. O kanazongo be karabiane o banin panto represent.
So go pan flexible.
Yes.
O pa wa kunye de folenga o to ma me share polo
ka. I don't talk to on a program because you realize that already become that man. So I took over the drive but I still be morning show mazo. You know. So one time Jamananda kujula abayi in 2009. Kambulo to know an interview just to cut long story short. The Karma Radio Justice.
Okay.
Kambulo to know an interview. Ka interview man na ko tuma 50 cedi. Neti da cook nkotir la me da cook ka mame lerla la wokana so kambe studio man my technician was there Haruna ngoda be mane katina ko ya manata pregan la arma my look me am a new person here so tidi la arma man jay sa bwanali neti nang la interview la arba wala katina so cha sa zangu o ko di o yete pregan ma katina prege
okay
ka harna mo man ta pregan la arma kan za sakana la arma kule yen zanta wo director general manager. The following day, my man lashing and cannot to banner. I share man and Malawan won't call Legend Manager, you don't call it airtime. 50 city, which was meant for Henry City. Last summer, ka mam sukum kana man could buy Legend Manager office in Zalaru, goes on letter to me, sack letter. No explanation. Can you explain? No. No, I should explain. Can explain how yell Brother Nash, you but I'm something. But as we turn to you, Bishop and Queno, okay, no fine, yes, accepted. But the only person who could call or come and tell them that I was Jamana can cut Jamanaji.
This army we won't down in
yes, Karoje, I could take Kano. They were never stepped there to tell them that with that airtime. Then that Karma Nostra. That was on just on Jamana. But I knew that my time would come because all these things didn't come to Yarma, didn't come to Yarlazoma. It was an experience.
Yeah.
Didn't Karma, but Jamana had the powers to restore me, but he said no. He couldn't get the time. Can't go college General Manager would dear fila. Obelai Mazo. Because I was not good fila. Yes. You know, that was what happened and I left Radio Justice. So and I started have my mind that I was in jump school. No, Niggas Radio Justice, that deal admission. No, none of the guys admission. Tamale Polytechnic. Then Tamale Polytechnic, now Technical University. We were the first group, media mass communication, that they got admission, Kabacha. You know, you understand me. But that was when I took Zario.
appointment. Okay.
Because
so then that check out chang ti pole.
Zari doing that chang ti pole.
Okay.
NaaBeli drive time also. So ne to diga admission. Masku as fast vakati attend classes.
Okay.
Nkudela admission ma. I don't know what happened. Kaba man that time ma. Na lab na asiba. Kan welem baji. Ndela admission chang masku. Kaba zase. Because of that, I have to forget the school.
This is passion.
Many people don't know.
This is passion.
I didn't go. I mean, and that could tell you your fees, but Calab man and can deal your fees, man.
No, I
can you manager in the admission? Allow me to at my company hold and drive. Go no for whatever reason. Can you like it time? I like a lamanasma, going to reshuffle and cover now. Hell is on my reason. Rakuya programs and which I am Nasaba and the Casaba Changapolo, come watch Ayapolo, can school match off. Then I maintain a radio. But what took me to that radio on, but it's a very long story, and what made me it's a long story.
So let's look at the radio justice. Come on, put together. You might be chira like
almost a year.
Okay.
If then, not more. Come on, that was about 2 years, but if not 1.5 years.
Okay. Then Kachang
Za 2012.
2012.
Zami na kuchama. In fact, Zani a test transmission can dial journey. So Mr. Mubarak, manager.
Yeah.
He became a friend.
Yeah.
That was only legal friend because even though I had experience, but I needed to showcase that to him. I needed to convince him that I could do because he hardly knows me or
yeah.
So I was only legal friend. Then come on, Gorgon, and Chongo young Amuno Darban everything. Then can drive my test transmission, but I can tell you I'm born and play test man. It was very easy because I'm not a friends. But I want to play drive my at 2 o'clock to 8. Come I still be a pony.
Wow.
And can you so no like my mom Manda no star 2 o'clock to 4. So I'm gonna introduce Lee. Zach, I should go ahead. But the music up na my enemy. Go here my so can 2 to 4. So na kunyera kama monseli but bara kunyera drive da kunyera kama monseli no sta ko kata ngada ban ma mun da nan so ni kana za abu wasa na ngada kama monseli gila hip hop mun bi yara so ni day 2 to 4 mele kama monseli da bai ma ka tenele da ban le
kasoloma sati
luckily ka general manager ba sati listen I should continue so to your microphone ma then I continue with that band ma they became the drive show that band ko bara yila my so da no Mami, what happened? He wasn't a radio presenter by then. First time that was.
Okay.
You tayong. Kazang man drive man. From 2 o'clock to 4. Then who came? There was one guy who came from 4 o'clock news. After news, Mark so kana save the drive. Abu Hassan Maestro.
Okay.
Kana save the young. DJ Batman Pananda Sharma.
Yeah.
You know. So that was what happened. Kandi. So try could never yila ma. Try never your microphone. DJ Damson Barakana. But try Mubarak Zanli go friend. But Mubarak da me dance on another bench.
Yeah.
Because he had just left Radio Justice. Mubarak da umdo yeto. But many you know start Sashalma. Mubarak da umdo program. So when Mr. Mubarak brought Damson, ka Damson baza wunda wumbe testament. Ora ku join le testament. Musa bar da mer la yila. Mumama da mer la yila 8 o'clock to 10 every Wednesday. So ka Damson omen Damson pa mer la ka taba.
Yeah.
Mr. Mubarak ni ka presenter. So tina ko yo mic ma. Alaji dare tuzo Mr. Former MP Zabzogo.
Yeah.
Orabi la communication department la ITES banda grant license ma. So musulma tuzo kan yaro. Odo la lorgel ne town ka wumna music ma. Ka to kono Mubarak. What is happening? No boom ka so yere to. To me happen me test ma ka 1 year. So go call it Mubarak to pressure. No, we have to start talking. So ka Mubarak nyana la jenwen kamna so to guluko kana. Then the week man ka la jepana. Then ka ben porte pas fait pile fila du. So uma ti yan pile fila di ma danse ka ba believe. Braza danse kana wuntane. No sorry. Braza danse kana wuntane. Ko to you Mike ma. Ka yi man man. They had believed that danse can do better.
Yeah.
So ka you Mike ma wuntane. Ka yi maestro young. Ka zan makana 8 o'clock.
In the morning.
But you Mike young.
Okay.
Because they believe that off peak hours matter. So my no messa up kaula. They believe that I'm going to now. So come on, you Mike ma 8 o'clock. At Moon Damson now you first people to open the microphone. Then Bonko went to that was it. I can last man drive my cousin Damson Chang Aswashi morning show.
Okay.
You know, and that was how he started. So Kabli betri employing involved biara. Kabkana never to say it can da some bargain. That radio.
So
I made that radio popular.
Really?
Yeah, I made it popular.
Make it popular.
I made it popular because I made it popular because at the time my program was the most listened show in Northern Ghana. At the time, whoever came there to do business, that Bonland program, the Bonland program as well. So it tells you that even on internet, even NCA, even Geopools, Mbarak down by the data. I know somebody do the data. Program that be first, the whole Northern region. I have to number shaba program. So what happened in Tamara Kala numbers, Kamala numbers? How do you take a program so the numbers match and letter?
Okay, so we'll come back and still labna to twice in Yanya Kamani. Bunda Yaza radio.
Never be a employee.
We'll come to that.
I've got to work family.
We'll come to that. So
may book baramo I got to make it that radio popular.
But before then, where's our person to get away leader? You know, Alaji Para.
DJ Para.
I'm sure.
Boy, but I want to look on character. One doesn't want to
inform me. So this is our person. Don't be around to DJ Damson, Alaji Damson, Inshallah for programs manager and Bala Pyongo. Kazan person the most relevant G-Face. Person Boka Timatra.
You know, the most relevant.
Can't tell them Bondo.
You know, most relevant.
Can't tell them Bondo. Yours out. In fact, don't
no, Macala.
The was our most relevant.
I'm just obeying all the moon president.
No, but I wonder about a common Buluma. No. Abba. The quick come on, or couldn't relevant. I can so come
important one, but no, but chip me your Bulumango.
Solomon Sato, no, most relevant.
Mambo Lamantel, the kind of bone by Telma.
Come on, Buluma.
You don't get it.
No, you shall be a canyon. Solomon and Tally. I want to my store, my can. Offer my. Yes, our poor society. Alaji Damson. Indeed, Oyaman Mwele Amelia Omato is so dear to his heart. Conclusion Zanti. Beba Pre Isa Garba, King Garba Mbala. Tokutolambulo na Garba, because the Mala na Garba, you know, Konko Dagba. I think the musician work at Pabondo, I can't remember that.
Bakar, but Sorokosar. I will amend Danga. So Bakar to
Bakar Omalamia. Now a party December 24th. That is with my Christmas. That's what I would tell them. Dapshalden kana ne biaka Christmas kana ma omala amriala dapselma. Omala oile kabole Royal Palace. The bialade biwa residential area. Dozo la dapselma na o yikuru na puno draga armu bone zo semle dang ne so kamsasa. Nira kana dikam you be a free chop and eat and drink. Kana ka diamang aya target ka de ka yise because bagbalama I think shall come ne biane those also come da United Tapson kam liama Christian yan kan lala nyere kan na bial tuvan special biane lala molo ngoma aji para ha me mwale gba biara melo me tell tuvan ma na jinja ka tesele
akwa tuvan
karma yapa
why see
do men gable
what's the difference
so gable nyebe ma arshel za akula plama tuvan me nyebe zan su
okay
the Mayapam, you are a Moalan Webun Karkube.
I see.
Temal delivery, yum delivery to wherever you are. Inshallah. Then as para when be jammed to be young or canapam.
I see.
So big ups to him. Or born business mazupam. So now let's come to Zar Radio. Ka make it popular nage. Ka Gaba Kana Isusuna. What really was the problem as people know it be as it is? Because my people in the militia, what do we call it? What happened? What really happened? What took you out of there?
Like Nakunjala come on. Even though like it's normal, you be an equal out of Macabiana.
Yeah.
But I played them like I could take it normal. Come on, Malakaman, Michael and Bumble Fung, and Mr. Telmazo, at Galmazo, come back, Mamma. Mammy, I'm not so you to Vella, when you pass out with Vella.
Yeah.
Be Omer Bansom, when you could number me, I tell like Omer Bansom.
That's okay.
My uncle, so all eyes were on me. Can I make my like, when Blick come. So kablan to no mubarak yurma be yai kama like ni be zaza ko nam burger le. Meanwhile, man kan program na from 2 o'clock to 4. You could na men chim. That was just my man that no announcement, that no the shout. Come ku bor to be. Asata mubarak baza pa yirla nyanka no pa jema me. Kabna kama like no pa go in line with that. So be yin da could be in the capital letters. Ne program na we yela 2 days until maestro. Ndakala Monday to Friday and Saturday church show. Kaba ye no 3 days kabra ye to maestro. Kan bakanda 3 days. Kan bo hawula ka so bit ma reason. Kan bor zobo kaman sawara. Kan we en chela nduzu mbo hamba reason ma bananta ma reason kan bor zobo yarma kan ko biana. You know, it was just too much. Katoko pen man no, this is pure disrespect. I won't take this one. Kapa pilba ale balai number. You know, bumbel kan bazana non zable. Tu jin meeting kan bapa yabra ba. Why? Ula kan ko mbir, ula kan ko njete non ma make radio station popular. Tem make it popular. Isha irana kan janfo kayaba ma memna banama. Busura kani. We made it popular before you came. Even before you came, bra boilet zahin yen for shabakatren recommend batinya. You had no hand in making the decision. Tindapam pila la renya bakinankana. Everybody got to know radio station like in Ankara. So when you came, I expected that you guys have to put yourself down because Maestro was there, Damson was there, I brought Larry there, everyone. Canada. Let me stick up that one and they have come from GBC. Kajaba, Mamemunatu, Alai Suleiman Zakari. You know, they wanted to introduce the GBC style. And I stood my grounds. Okay, no, you can bring it here. Do your programs. But you can't bring it on the drive. No matter who you are. Luckily for me, CEO Madakozana Nyanga den from USA. And he was telling me that when the board radio station come on, I should speak truth to power. And that was why I found that set up radio station. Man, no, these people, you can't tell me. They wanted to turn my program. I make a non GBC style. And then yari Umbunama, I don't know, Antoine no fans got an interview. Call it another interview, and you bang doing my interview. When I had even publicized it, people were very much aware that, you know, no, this is pure uncivilized, you know, kind of radio. Even though never blame it because Bandaba Mili. But I wanted to introduce something new, which they were not abreast with. Bravo Mili.
Yeah.
But I stand my ground and said I want to introduce it. Then take an example one presenter can Biano Yala Yamanama. Presenter can pop on no monologue. They sit by the microphone and want to advise people and talk truth to power. So I introduce it. Even now at Zar Radio, that's the presenter will come and open mic and be speaking. That was what I wanted to introduce. Come on, no. Look, you don't know what I'm doing. One day it will come and stand. So one day, Benda ye Dapsama.
Yeah.
Ka Dendai Kumasulpai, can zone money. Da Charshu Mazo, entertainment Charshu. John Faranya no drafting chairman, president. So come on, actors ma.
Yeah.
Come on, radio and criticize it. I spoke about something. Kayel Omotbano Mansham. Kayel on no draft from not as radio presenter.
Yeah.
Kajan for reportedly team management. Zar radio, Nanya Yellow Sham. Radio so Kabajin meeting Kabulma. Until you have an apology city Janfo. The Janfo a management member of or at the banner department head. No, you man Nikan radio and then criticize or my Ulakan Yella. Can you have no draft for Bono? I cannot draft in Yazar radio. No, apologize, man be apologizing. Come key and Yananga. Come carry his own return. No, tell our man, and on the Buagli. Meeting my manager Tony. I will find out when Anya. They were surprised I was speaking this way. Mamma Mandapan Yimija. But when Yelle, come in Kataman and Mubor Yelle. So how can you 3 people, 4 people decide for the whole of family? Luckily, Mubarak does so not be Pulo, but I convince about nobody in Yanga. But the CEO in America, Umnubia, Gafar, Abdul Gafar, Umpuru, Kabale Boring yet, Akataman and Boring program. Except very few can report to my Tiraba, we could report them. That's yellow manager because let's also cannot yell like and Bolman at Yango. Tell Bacarati to my report. Nano can pull him Padilanzo. May I mean, Washa Banjama. Coming in Washa Bambon, praise man, Taka car number. We are doing radio for God's sake. 2, 3 people can just sit down and decide what to do. Tell Tama program, May go on the road and ask people. You don't sit in your office and tell me, come on, come on, even this and you have program. Simply because maybe as I'm a Mr. Taylor coach Jirfila. But Ben to palette boy, you born NaaBeli program la. No. You have to conduct a survey. Get to know whether people love it or not. That was not done. Keep a year makama like man tabon program. Can you to apologize? Teacher for me apologize. Carrefour. Quand on a group chat, il y a un moyen soit un group man, il y a la remona affiché et un géant. N'a que supplément dans le pone. Quand on meeting, quand on disrespect, quand suspend, 1 month, quand dit letter, on can ask the santé drafté resignation letter. On a eu le reboot, quand on a un box. Quand on a acheté le n'a pas sur un resign. Mais voilà, quand on est man boy yam mi tali shade ne tun kapta ma suspension ma because be na tun tali changa baza mala yamangle so mami be tun tali mba apologize ra na la dinya ta top na dimi nye tuma ma man da be da zare do ka stations borma man be di wala radio ne yina yiza nda yam bare mai yiza radio yan man ko to lu da sha kam ko bo hawula may I personally and single handle me za radio popular. That radio was a platform for me to make myself popular, but I made it popular too. Into my reason, man. The reason is that the time I came to that radio, nobody knew that radio. So I will miss that radio. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
I get you.
So I will really that radio and come like a bangle can be usually bazaar promote ma.
Yeah.
So to make mama can make it. So yeah, that radio yendi. But they thought that when you are kunyama kai tell lang oh that radio like na rozoma. Mpona even the manager la ko ratara. Make no. These are the can resign. May we can shama. What I have in me, Zari was so kali. So ye my exam me. You could hold the son about it. One comes program on the Koto host and no installation. May let me try it. Can I should and resign? Can we to Ama? Catch on Robbie program radio tamale. Let's discuss entertainment. Ka DJ Jamu, then manager, Mporo Bel or Camporo. Ko ya no woman yet to radio tabale. Ya musa mura pumborland yellow. He was a fan of mine. Hold up before the phone. Hold up as can be radio tabale batun the tuma.
Yeah.
You know what happened? Can trust when in the palm so on the capital reason ma. May resign ko balma. When you want that advice ma. Can be resign. So one day Mbugumda tell Lamana, so don't call my Lamana.
Kalawa man's magare.
No, try the better 1 month, man.
Okay.
But I expected that Bumbola before 1 month, but my Malaya Male.
Okay.
I rather Halisha. The far to call man. No, noble woman to our man. May I call man, the deputy CEO, Alaji Dapala, Alaji Omar, Obi US, Obaron Yellopa, Gafar. Noble woman yellow radio man, noble what happened, can tasso. When okay, you get back to me, no call management. Call management, I'll pay you the reason, ma. Nuntula. Janvo, neka sababu chana WhatsApp platform kabula muna African so no gula apology letter. In fact, they were expecting me to write an apology letter. Bobo yalma u babu suspend when kwa yimala hankal ne sa apology letter kaka faro yalma na mayangumya so ni apology letter na samble chang mayangumya kakato to dem dala yiso yon kora ko ma on kato ko ma kan ko dolur te zeza radio samana ka ti hadra ka envelope na handa san dit sen man da ta dit ma ka ti manager kan yon son we technician ina tijara me de ma man dia kan izantu ka fiep don karmani wana ma
bravo bumakara
mune so na jumbu.
Okay, so now let's now get get to the next point. The time I don't for Alabama.
Yeah, but 30 minutes. This is a very serious interview.
I know that late. Manyan and Tale. Nalana Abora can so management next week at Antole. However,
why not? What about 30 minutes? What is my station?
What would
man up station? Manzana Purona Tamal woman Bale. Whatever I want to do, I'll do it. We can extend it.
I don't parallel call my yama to cut interview.
Garam,
thank Carter.
Garam, you can so screenshot the Garam monitor.
I'll come to that. I'll come there. But no Borsham Yamaya. Look, you are a great guy. Trust me. And Manguna Yarlamatam come. I don't wait until when people are dead and gone before I praise them. You are Nisalenya Kamala short force that nobody can take away from you. But you are unique in what you do. And you've been able to force your way, force people to understand what you do. Though up to now, majority of us don't understand your like
I understand.
Now explain to us and on the radio, you know, your drive is different from any other person's. Then, come on, people feel that aturla nirba you don't respect. Kazan nirba ante dirba vi blah blah blah. What do you want people to understand about your programs and the way you host a program, so that at least maybe from today onwards somebody would sit and say, okay, so Mukatel born Tinyama.
I am lucky. I am very lucky because 3 years I was pumpong. Nera bizarre do kalanda nyere.
Yeah.
Because at the time la I try makanda una pumpong. Luckily for me,
people have taken the trend.
A trend. They now buy into what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Understand that? So yes, I try my true into a womanly, but part of it you let them lay. They understand that Mr. Telmala listeners. They understand that I am unique. They understand that they really want to be like Mr. Tel.
Yeah.
But if they are not able to do it, it becomes something else. I'm not double. So she can't come in mampa. Kalamna tanga. The babiame. Kakuche shab me naturally.
Okujimi.
Over me. Naturally bamba me. Ona jinyale. So na jenang radio so kamungo. Na like nang lokonya. Halma wonu pa wunu ma program. Manzuba nchotene. Opa wum the radio. Na jengum the radio. So wuni amba radio presenter. But money maybe. But then nang the bishama. Ula kaya yerla la. Kama yon NaaBeli be nang le. So be nang le. Ma so be nang le. Man nang le. Ula kaya kwenye man konku. But radio station something le yon.
So bozuka bishama. That's the question.
Radio station something le yon. Bozoka ba nyaba konku mtile.
Okay.
Be shaka mi yantil she something.
Okay.
Today, NaaBeli. The radio station canning. Mbo born no come on the show. Kalma.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Presenters go monologue even on my station. In your microphone. They want to speak to issues. I listen, hi, you know, but no lemon. You face no lemon, you know.
No, but that's because that's what radio is supposed to be.
Bobo Adama Mili. And that was what I introduced.
Okay.
But I tell her Toli. Artist interviews. Politics, morning show, newspaper review, Zambala. Kasara dos de Bambeo, ebe de Param. Fabu. Kadija Carlos be fele from Toli. Kasobo Versare. For example, Kazanti. Example. It was entertaining. I was a fan to DJ Carlos. But
yeah.
That was his side. So under NaaBeli kaya Musa Beza Lama, at least that to Subabian. In fact, Banda did the Skilla Pano Uncle Kalala.
Yeah.
Radio Justice.
Yeah.
Fatom Nama. Commander Nama. Jagomar was Radio Justice. Bookun, Nabukun, and then morning.
Come Bran and the Cap Belendi.
That's right. Banda Bend la Biahuma. But in just
so that's the point. You see, that's where a lot of people have issues with you. They feel that look, Hala and Yari Mala Magba, the like approach to how you speak the truth, is even a problem to some people.
So people don't know. So the people touch
okay.
And the approach when they check my mail listeners.
So is it about getting listeners or getting
listeners
doing the right thing?
It's getting listeners to speak through to them.
Okay.
I bring your listeners. So what brings the listeners is the approach. So when the approach brings them, now you tell them the truth the hard way.
Yeah.
Why are they still listening to me? It is because near yellow sham. I you know avizu obey yellow lala. O embele magare. My program which cambar never man na those who love me are millions of people because Bobaraya Mangale.
Okay.
My program which cambar by yellow o yellow shade you know. Man be yellow land radio station. What's it called? So ntuno tumotuma kanya asaman man ka be parango ka saradu ya kartuno tumotuma ajino ha fizi yele enya asaman man ami de tuna atuma ma nem soro chamte va tombe yelo la mambe yo tim soro chamte vale atuma mala ka turen yele nyene te vote
ka woni nya kan yo no chamte vale.
I'm a radio presenter and I represent the people. I'm the mouthpiece of the people.
Okay.
That's my power.
Yeah.
And so saridu ya yente nyerbo barna kasama ma yente vote to ontotum de kanate balmu otumotuma de kanate balmu Dr. Bawon ya de kanate balma Akufo-Addo so yen ya Akufo-Addo ya mana yen yelo me kajia ama so yen je wona nkurgu nyu so yen Dr. Bawon ya yen nkurgu chate balanle mbalendene wa ya balena so force no leadership ma quand ka tete no to no te vote to kataba yoro me why am I going to beg him for? That is our difference. So ni yen ya Akufo-Addo ya to Yes, I'm bad my tenure will be in woman because you open bell da
Carbon shade one.
Eh?
They carbon
shade one. Cabana Dratba, Becat Baker Radio Savannah, but to the Belma. Uncle Bell Nakatuma to Nakatlan and Belma. I will not do that. And later I will my two office. My program is superb. But then the approach, man. Time will come, the opportunity to use the approach, man. Now, man, the blend relevant.
Yeah.
I won't want to watch man. The time will come, proper approach one pop two.
But by which time they are outlive like the rest.
That's right. You have forgotten, Dr. Iyasu, Dabuto Yeloli. But you have forgotten
that. Dr.
Yes.
Yeah, he was my lecturer at our campus.
Yes, a very good man.
So sociology course.
Very brainy, Dr. Iyasu.
Yeah. I need to get him. So that's what I told number.
No. Yes.
Yes, I'll get him.
Yes, he's a great guy.
Just that about media phobia.
Yeah, he knows media. Media trap. Media trap. Regional peace council.
Okay.
This is what I
will speak to him.
Yes. But you have forgot to told your mom. Sometimes he's very brainy and I get a lot of sense in it.
Yeah.
So mama can you say? But when I sat in my car, I began to ntare trashanga meto do ne yelma trashanga o leba mi mun sama pie to use lebe. This is the right time for us to use the approach because so blan wum de belma kuto melta malam fon na woni yelma shirkat ma
ato
jeli belam bu am belam bu kam nan ba belam nirba belam bu politician ba belam nirba belam bu asanzan ma to ma radio presenters ka ba belam nirba.
So very finally on this particular approach matters, sometimes power shanga when it comes to some things like nanma and lala stuff ma, it's as if come and hold it party by the tune of the mura the kuba bass biala but tell when you be ambassador.
No, an example of what?
No, I'm just.
You have an example?
I don't have anyways.
So you are leveling an allegation?
Yeah, it's just out there. I'm just like a layman thinking aloud. Now, that is one thing Kambwana tell him really come in just 1-2 minutes. The Zoya Pam come on can never go hotel no long but sometimes you go and watch tell video ma ka bring polish bring yellish ma kartishir palala. To be fair, sometimes akwa nyela kamane bukwa o ne tell yella ngo ka chant bo video ma she but kartanya kama maybe hale o ma yama la baka but interestingly in another way. But however, one thing I don't like is seeing you arguing with your guests. For example, come on, yes, come on Nana Agbazo video la. You had a misunderstanding with him in the studio, which for me I felt was quite
wrong.
Yeah, for me. Now, why would you was okay when Pagi station come on? Kamina I guess kitupel dar taba. Karagwa kama maybe he zap magbakarnya okay. Didn't interview my ten cattle a shot.
I think that
must it get to that level?
Yes, it's important sometimes.
Okay.
Because we are doing radio.
Yeah.
You level allegation against you, be against somebody. Hatiyan zabe. You represent Hatiyan zab ka prove.
Yeah.
Zabe.
Yeah.
And level allegation against someone. Nisalenyu. He has a reputation to protect.
Of course.
You are a guest. You are a human being. Can you present? Can you a human being? So when you say so nang I must push you.
To prove it.
To prove it because it will become a dent
on the person's
reputation. Do you understand me?
Of course.
So after you can argue with guest, it is because there's an allegation.
And unsubstantiated.
That's right. One other thing can tell them when you're
okay, yeah, sure.
I'm in the big essay, but man lily can wear beta flesh.
Yeah.
Nana does just ring out. Fancy, I think fancy would no fancy on the market now. I mean, the Yazari, Bacalanda in yellow. No could collection one yellow, no one other person. No current to take guess, come and guess, but no could collection one. But no boy shall was that. Let me give an example again. No, let me give you what happened.
Okay.
Let's start by Lil K. Lil K Denma. What happened? Example Kenta. Kadba question. Now, Lil K the Mamlo Raja La Villa.
Okay.
Koti yale ya ne presenters merla yila man kar tournir be yon kajero ke yela do na ma ba no ko jianwo wo nan ba merla yila nan kar tournir ba. He said it and it's on record and I have the voice.
Okay.
Kampabo maso you say you are here and I am here. You have level an allegation. Yilde man yilde kan me karatuso ko eno ko yale. Man ya sham yelma because an yelma you don't believe la samba no. You are
amala following.
Amala following the church man ya malaka yale so the yele should come but you can apologize to move on. Ama ayele kan na ku yale. In these are malaka yelma so son to gboro sama na yele yele na karatuta ba. Ko eno ko yale. Kambo so ma do mera gila karatuta ba. Karatuta yerba. Ko do bo ni yele dene. Kan me ora me yele to fanse gada. Kan we ne bozo. You level an allegation against me. You couldn't substantiate. I did say, but I was able to substantiate that you became mad. Was it because I'm a radio presenter? Manka soyo. NaaBeli nka babuaro. Nkaso. Nkaso. So you became melso. So when you level allegation, ma, you should go away with it. But man level can prove man pale la involved in actual sense man be telling you because man level can prove it. But he couldn't do that. In this case he became a hypocrite. But I was not because I level kasokam yele kan me yilama kasokam bang yama yele. That is one. Two nana dozo. Did la feel na can te a question apologetically. But let me put this on record. Then in Kadunia in Yanjini Tune kaya manende bo shele akari yiko anya the only 10 kaya to yamanende bo ma I play interview ma kaya ma tell mo bon tetwi kama nere yankana kaya NaaBeli oh don't wanna why not nyirbo pam to no mala o tre yel why not ama play interview ma kan boara boasna kan te boago hal andi boago ma ba dan to yel ba o njere ntwe ma you still have the right but akuto ne poso kan boale. You cannot tell me why. Wula so kan boar kan men kan right na boale.
Ka bozo kan ko en boaso no pour jangle. De nyaaya.
Jelio. Ai bo man pour jangle pompon yen lapsa me.
A pour jangle.
Mpora.
Bozo ka pour.
Mi tala ka san lapsa ma. Bozo kan pora. Na woni enta poma.
Na so
mi tala ka san lapsa ma.
Okay.
Hayro pora. Mpo na ndie yele mbo pora. Mi tala kan dia san lapsa le. The zabling yedene. But even with his own ora lapsa le me. Umo ora lapsa le me. But I think that ora lapsa me ya. Kapata no double to know me will lapsa le me wrongly. Me will lapsa le me can make about the dental image. Ko pa yela you can come back and retract. Ne yele no por jonga lan mala jara pora. Nde jamba ma. Ora zo la fi kapato yela la. Kapa bon no be kama like. Mabia na adba nyor la. Le me yato an you could be trap tab ne. Mabia na adba nyor la da. Umo it's on record. Mbona chair na kabwai wula kana ma chair mara kana
I followed
allegation dabala
later on I
yes mama bwala bwa
saw excepts of
mama bwa it wasn't an allegation. You could say that mpuri be mpura you can answer me or you leave it but my own was an allegation. Mama ni yon mama na ba nyor ladam wuma
okay
listen to this Bernard Banyur ladam is an allegation kambo mule yale. Now I have to bring my sense in. Mama hankal pam kanya mama. Let me tell you what happened. Ni yongo sa problem man papo ya. Tibila yongo. Ka yongo sa problem na razan la pa adil retim. Was it true? It means yongo na wited bubben shao. Yamang nyele. Is that what you're telling me? Kweni yongo sa problem na yur ladam. Man yur dam me munyura. Membunyura kwene nyura adak nyama
mora yula anyule sha polo
ni ya polo ndabo ni ya ora buto lapsele yo na yala
ngunda dale tin yawa gba ora
ni ya polo no ndabo jelo mi yo nda tinda jiwo yinga ko te ye dam na kabo ti tabunyura ko zoma yenda nyule mandabo o yinga.
Okay, so clearly, so yes, what boy said polo da.
I can't remember.
Yes. So clearly what you are saying is
allegations.
So did the parliament you either substantiate or you will retract and apologize.
So I will fight with you It doesn't matter who you are.
I'll the program close abruptly.
I will close it.
So that at least
because you are going to dent an image of somebody, which I won't allow. They will blame me. Have to talk much on
of course, and even the station is.
They can, somebody can close the station down. So I guess you level an allegation and you cannot substantiate. No, I have to get you to retract and apologize, or you prove it. It's as simple as that.
I get you.
And so that's why I do guys ma. Other than that, I'm going to interviews.
Yeah.
Mama Dam was a superior and what happened? Superior.
Yeah.
Was a beautiful. When you open snap, may as a beautiful absentee can push you, cause that's yellow. Doesn't soup when you go no yere. He never said anything. There are tournament superior. Never. This was an educated person, somebody who knows his left from right. So the fact that Cabin be shy young about one and Barana, we will do it till the world end. Akaso na yama na nangle. This okay now to cut gap
to back at the shows on the corner you are the fool. Back at the shows
you will not do it. And I'm lucky and happy people are getting to understand me.
Of course.
Because Laura come on Facebook, I 27 trash about me. They cut a Jolania, you are a liar, you are a liar. There's nothing good can say about myself now. Because at the time, I never understand it. Pumpo understand it. So whoever likes me want the truth. So something that could you to be out Tony because when I metara.
Yeah.
When you're at a difference in your shell.
So let's come quickly to Aaron beefs. I mean DJ Carlos my love beef. I mean the most relevant. The trender Imala.
My teacher do I know relevant.
The most relevant.
It is yeah. My irrelevant, so my teacher.
Yes, I Yere Dede
Man, you want your number. It's for 3 to worry. Harry radio station not relevant here.
So
majority radio.
No, now when I have a yellow.
Man me sati.
No, so come the Saturday.
What?
Ula.
I want to take us on Facebook.
Bozo, it's something.
Because I'm comments with her.
My Abani Mishap, I'm Bundula, me and cannot interview.
No, what I'm trying to say.
Bundula, Septima. I am no problem with Yamia. Yes.
Mati tu presa tamati mi latem presa tamalosha polo. So be la kuto presa ma otuni.
Of course.
Kaya one year to no ma. I did you interview this year. How do we employ my kuto prison to?
Now let's come to beefs and having beefs. Now Bokanan the Shamba.
Bokanan.
I mean first I got down. You could go like that crick. Then DJ Carlos.
No Carlos Zaura.
No hookah bumboka bono.
Carlos Zaura.
Beka on carbono now.
One?
No hookah bumbo.
Trazabra me cambulola. Trazar Abu I know Bama.
I no Shabam Burma. You check about Gulma. Now so you plan Zaura.
One? Carlos. Will it to him in Calagata? We just move Zabu.
So no worship, no for a canna shapul. You see, Salona Minya, take it or leave it. You have a huge following in the north. And in the country, we have a yellow. My Carlos number. You see, Carlos number yellow. Carlos number yellow. And they are still relevant.
Are you comparing to me,
Massa? It's not for me to compare. No, it's not for me.
Sometimes you don't know who you are interviewing. That's your problem.
No.
I'm telling you that. See, I'm telling you that. I disagree because
I know who I'm interviewing.
No. If I interview somebody different, who is under him, the problem. But I'm saying that. I didn't recognize it. No, Carlos was huge. I was a fan of Carlos. But Carlos is my fan. He knows it. Don't say that Daniela Solonema. Deal with me. Kaya tell Sololania, Ulakana, but don't say to Daniela Solonema.
Okay, so in your Solonema.
In your Solonema.
This is my opinion. You can't push your opinion on me.
And the fact is, Ninja Solonema. I'm pushing facts to you.
In your Solonema.
Ninja Solonema.
So in your Solonema.
Ninja Solonema.
Kinan Zavra. Kibe po amzo karmala kamani dar la taba halka pa kamani manwa kono ya vumi all of these things is it in learning the shamba the lenya la kamani for fun the fun of it be kamani ni mu akishir kono
sometimes man problem fan am e problem mo hem buwa me
mbagba
Carlos nto buwa
mbagba
Eh?
Mbagbai.
Yes, sometimes I take it fun. But at all anymore, I'm going to say Mbua. Man, you market about Kama.
I be in the Sokoto Bua, or the Sway Bua, or
Masokoto, man, little
Bozo.
Yozo.
Like Jerry Radio, 98.3.
That's I tell. Yes, I can solo. Oh, you know, my problem. Yeah.
Carlos. To Bazavra.
Yeah.
To be like Captain Noza to Bapa Tidagora. Catafo.
Okay.
O kwa helio kwa trana ba mi. Yo. Kapa wata pokura proba. Kakura. Catafo. Ka yilwa fuse no ma. Ni shaba. Me bon dar bandir wo chershabo ka banan kala Facebook ntina nkana du ma TV namne ntibon ba defendo
so ka ya ni to sa freedom fighters
nkana pa on kasobio
freedom fighter
me jankana
freedom fighter
ne paiza lanki banka ba no pa o ikaso man kuntu santu denda chakan pena nte bo se ka ya zanan zabla kan yere jeune barbe ba Carlos kwala bi ma o ba no bo kwa bi ma ge ma no pona o ma o pokora o ba konkura no hali zo pokora no ma
no
it's
not necessary.
What is unnecessary?
It's not necessary.
I don't know you to say pa bi ma
o da we be sha Carlos
Carlos
katishin
no ka bale ya no time no ye to
no no ko boarsham
so I defend Rome.
It's not about in different room be o kachongo so on kachongo
amanya boy
no
ka ye bi salan tare mu no
ai tombla mbwa
ton ka yele ya to yimni yana din chakar malla kan yire yana because I thought that I was defending the lady kar chankar ku gar ka tzatam le yara
to na amma
ko chanka was to program ne intention ntuma ya ma yeto abiante nda couple UDS ka bama ne kan no wakana you saw it and you heard it mais on o posmama ni le to ale bi chen shere mo kan da chanta shi radio ne anda jin ka waso san have Facebook live ira onyan pa 200 when I came on radio
bakadene nyele ho
kabole nyale
no kadene nyele
bole nyale
you see we are still living in an illiterate kind of environment, so not many people have access to
so how come commander 1.5 views kabanye 300 views
ka injera me
sininga mane you sometimes you don't defend the defender and undefensible anti-view. You don't do that. As I'm saying, you're anti-view. You don't want to defend by anti-view. Now you can hear him anti-view. Let me hear him. And I want to woo bank man no. And I'm much of Makala and I've gone past you. So I mean, when it comes to relevance, man beka tempanka chamana nyang mazao. Put na rakupor no wu chambala and achieve it. Oran yele. Dan share kan kule ye twagisma. Our remarkable. So
fast forward Achang UDS, and then how is the course going for you? Level ala ka be ho.
TUA tell you like January 6th. You enter level 400.
Okay.
And congratulations to me. I was made the entertainment chairman.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, I will congratulate me. He's a man plan. I'm sorry, is a US song.
Mangba pa amayu pa. I'm not going to miss the baby. I can post it up platform.
Oh, it's because it means energy send a chat man and post it. Okay. That's what it means. I said, why not? All right, not post it.
Okay.
But entertainment chairmanship man that year. Okay. UDS. I'm not the entertainment.
So what are your plans for
UDS
as entertainment?
Yes, Miss Amaraba. Okay. I welcome the freshers with entertainment.
Okay.
Entertainment. We do a street carnival and we do Miss Amaraba.
Okay.
Come on, the beauty pageant. Piggy freshers. When you bankana ma pasar vielle. We pune. It's just entertainment. We do pool party for them. Yeah. We organize football gala for them. Everything entertainment. Street carnival. And next time at SRC week, we do artists. I want to bring Sako there.
Oh, mashallah.
For the first time. Stoneboy that kind of, but Sako there will make huge impact too. But I'm looking at that. I'm looking at Nevo Shaba Bito Soma. I will bring Sako there for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, artist night, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you at Topsy TV, Biala, you started something like radio one that my pure TV in that way.
No star. NTV. Karai, Bravo Karmani.
Yeah, what happened?
Bravo airing program it was poor quality at the time.
Yeah.
Mama Lala production, my brother Accra.
Yeah.
So you video ma can let to YouTube. Be downloading me. Can't buy lare. Sometimes I enter by lack of that data and download it, it becomes a poor quality. But to me, can so be in such a situation.
Yeah.
Can never have to me can never be here now. Can die, I have to take it off and put them and die. kabo the market manager them that one you can so that they are yellow so I kabo karma no mpon down manda ko za say catch on POTV
yeah
POTV mam but karbe cham tele ti kamare do mara
hadira dra twi agora
ora na man ta samada dolomi katra mbami catch on man karbe cham tele ti karachuma you know I mean NaaBeli Nisha sa chalmo if you radio station be TV station ka karma to waka hankale they don't know what the media means abetiarzam akabidia mafwa
anya problem
akabidia mafwa
hitwar ku yalla no aka hankal
no kala media ma hankale la ka mona yalla
torbaya so sometimes trust me sometimes so anto ko point share kama kun yele hankal do
NaaBeli yele so yele da roka hankale
anya tuwa
oka Fula ka kwan karama un Jean I've lived years back I become tell how to get no Jean ka anyama radio station ka wana karama abuzo man ka te mega radio station popular dan ka
so banya
asa ka parara ko karama probate ka karama parara
there's a project I'm coming up with.
Who you?
Yes, Rap God Lala Rap God ma I would want ne karaka to twasele shake me mean G-Face itum la platform mazo.
How do you mean?
The two of you, I want you to be the eyes of that particular program. So turn to us. You will work together.
You either use me or use it.
You will work together.
Man brand better so brand no.
Ka brand yet to anya is my brand yet to anya. It's my program. The Rap God is a brand.
I'm fully there for you.
Yes.
But I'm saying that I don't like that. It's an insult to my brand. Honestly.
Okay. So things here, Sasha and Wama, I think we have really spoken a lot, and we'll come to me the other side of Tell. Would have learned a lot today from who Tell is, and so indeed, Tempo Kappa Pam, because for you to grant us, this is the first time ever.
I will go have answer.
I could perform your billion. High not to do that. No, man,
comments man can you
no, why you are beefing them? Lamb sampler.
Beefing them, but you're not featuring them. But I have a yamal banner not to me. I could tell you a yamal and mass and can't you call Fancy Gadam Camino? Or to my radio, Yilani. Konda yila mo odu ko nyalla kan yarban dearly
kadre ma po anzo kara tuwo ko ga tuwa yila
kan yala na tuwo po anzo
okay
nkichi sa mo po anzo
so den kan yarma
so ma kichi sa mo yila ma man yarba ko nyalla ser
what I'm saying is this amino non gbono de taba kan to call ko pick up I can't to bolo ga kam na ko o tajil makaka so why not ka kul bolo kam na ko kara ka yelo ya wono
why not ko bangbe yila ka senet ma kan ba ko na yele no na wanang la
no,
over advice.
Okay.
Farlam email when send to can woman ko na yele na. Share for good email when send to David Age Banma Makasio.
But it doesn't mean that so coming me won send
no, what it means is that yes. You to advise a carina point the salon yen ma the advice by the point because we are all working for the people. So I want la ashloni come tell the criticize I say the tune the senate ma kan wumle be ka ba shana be I no show come na dan discuss karna dit ina kan yelan do wamba male amala ina solo ne karba fier ka solo ma wonu ka solo ma ay zana ndam solo tende yele de so kar be point ma aku yele point a wumle mo point so I shin yele wo poklo mo to da bale france mon ku jen ba yelo ye to akar ne za bia mi wa nyina no za bia nyan so ka za bia nyan so kam yo. Yeah. So this is entertainment, not until I understand it. To go and say la mama benchi, ko the truth of the matter is that kasonya aku yelte yela me. Aku nan katana. Kaya ne shirkan mai nan makanya.
0372095802 0372095802. Tibi am boys ma pam. Come on 3 to ko as a 5. Sa ama fun yela den pam. And so to go like 5 calls. To go by 10 p.m. we should leave here. So tipo boys are 30 seconds to 1 minute. Couldn't let you so that Castelloma so comes down to hello. Yeah. Them solo my radio ma couple of 10 kata by.
Okay.
I really won't go ya want to now.
Look mama ka wa dugal san.
Mashallah. To wom da san.
Wata fada ka ko westma.
Mashallah.
Chule. Kai yawan nama kama to meeting you do some.
Okay.
Waya. Bon lem ja fizo most relevant.
Yeah.
Tabu na kala PJ president. To me sa sama la nshia to no.
Oh, okay.
Like your industry waza. Nta mfana nchana ka varso kam nuni. Ko ku borana tigi industry an tigi mo jina tigi gaben tigi.
Okay.
So rasul si ko ku ya ka akama. Ko tum bal ka yarama. So ayun on kami kana industry ne. Sha kana tumul shawara.
Ka pa anya case. Mameda melo shawara.
Hali station mo baya. Mo yiku bonno so bino ngen mo jeno so ko no biane.
Okay.
O ya sala.
All right. No, I think 1 minute mazo number tempo kapa apa mo an ya shel maza sa tepu ya kapa apa nyimba bolen 0372095802 kakul nongole 1 minute akul yu ya za halu anu wala
Ano wana dia.
Namba jimso la wil bon wa bon tanaw.
Dinsoro asan bala nyane.
Okay, to umla sam ja sana.
Right. Yana wa arwa nan bala ta non ma da fra kan. Na barkana.
Ami.
Da na dia.
Naam.
Now zo wala kama so kam ne o so. Like manu ku sunu ku yisi. Ka won se lo na don so yema.
Mashallah.
Yama o bela no sta ya. Ka do programa le zungo. Manu do programa non c'est na mistake pour so.
Okay.
Hal on mistake pour so hein. Dans un temps quand mistake ne so non. Tout le monde a bien pensé des présentations ma c'est bien mal.
Okay.
Yama amuno yibo non gona. Dans Asia kama bungu. Kimyo na ban china kan long tin shi.
Wayo.
Itu be ka so ko nan ba majorité so na war ma shi den ne. Na so kan ko ku ce un bin shi la gombe ka ko la mais non. Wa ma be le chepel ka o mo programme wa bien as ba ka isa be na nan gona bien fi.
Okay. All right.
So tamalea bu je male avant la bu. So bu je mama o jere ni man chamo ko yarta ma o. So se ban ko like ilai no te atura mi na on te na shin.
Okay.
Ata na bien mo ya. Kama jongo abu te se ya ntua.
Okay, I think
just yan ko to so wa ma ta puro pa.
Okay. All right, to bana po ka pa apam. Sa ngo ba zo ne ta ma nyala den ke cha ku bole go za yinga konko za kpelle. Hello.
Hello.
Anola.
Na
jimso la bon wo ya bon tanaw.
Ya de so 100 stars mo kan bon na zaire ama kan second bon game of 30th December.
Okay.
Encore warma.
Okay.
That inshallah on soro ko soro ma ko yela mamrka mai shal masro o kon kunyo.
To womia.
So ko no ko mai so.
Mashallah sa was on to ko tolan ko boy go unfortunately ton pour capable comme ça ni une culture yelle comme ça. Now Mr. Tell chat to qualify the tijima pa ne be bien. Pa ne be bien. I see. Di ala kamera.
Yeah.
Oh, mashallah. Pa bala.
Ayro.
Oh, okay. Ula one ko ka kwa mala bi ambush apa.
Nimlanya ko fonka lem. Ula ka bota ba.
Ku ba number me. You see, I'm never caller na yara. You are a role model to a lot of people. So ko bien ala ko pa pia ngwa ko pa pia.
So foka nyere yelma man to pa pia ka sokutu ka prende zo toy. Ka tnyando. So ayelma problem ka to
agba ko yama le
man ko nyare pa mo ko yama
agba ko yama
ko nyare yeah, but to conclude on that let me state that you pamba me na pick radio I've never been in competition.
Okay.
Nation later so okay they come on like muno battle la tawa at a point that make my yamu 7 DJ Carlos they were in competition kan ma do brava zabra kan make my like but the
stars man
kan make my but ko talk about they were very fast but to anda nyala den ma to ma nashim jelani kaman manzala bizu kaman like kabaler makale kan ma muno be competition on pon na managing biaran hands on nashim biaran for some reason so to be chapeau mo man compare ma o ya to ambara so to me to shele Qatar kaman manzala de la no I've never been in competition and I will never be in competition. So, I know my brand and I respect myself.
So let's take your piece of advice to the youth. There's a hanyala bipolar yiserna. You know, what advice do you have for all of us put together?
Yes, bipolar ma the bipolar taran patir nyang nen kura marba ka ben shaw den chere na ku chere me ka tabe yal ne ba chera.
Okay.
You know, so any opportunity kam yalla ne ma hadi ko panin kurgu ka so kunya yalla ne hay zor ben ko chera to in lap sai
yin son ka
no fine no ko jamba ya ko lap tiaro zo maybe on man to panin kro ka tiar ko nyara bi ka yara lap tae la lap yar ma tan nan le pam ka cheka ta ba yura ka shamba yura ka ban yar ban bor ba sha you understand me youth ma ta pam to bla mi dawo ne hat ko be tin ko rajin ma jama to pam la mi nawo din da be sham kala lan
ta ana won yen pam ta ana won
ponna haka cha ko puro jan ka tare nawo ne
yes
ka ko yele pa yo balete pasaran hay ban no huka pum po ba la me mer nyo o bla soir le soy banda ba nyu o zan jamel tele ko zan la mer nyo ula ka en juji de para be nyela dokul ba wo hala ay nye dokul den to that is one but aben juyi da ba ka yaba nye da woni na woni je shakam kam yela no jele o shar jele to habibu yela no jele na za hankal ni yela no jele abiyar pun kan nan te za ta na won ta ne ka so arle to na won ka na tirjir mama anye at yele pa on pon na so den diama de ko dia la dunya wakati ama ba ka te na won so tira na ba chi ama ta te che na so to so te na bo no dunya waka yan yere wallahi tin yar la pam te tablen chama so going forward man ko yera ka da ta zambiye kama like malaika nyama ta za sargara sarga mabjan ka ce inshallah da diyan shaytanan yuhamma jirkan ma shaytanan ba yuhanda so nda bwana program yula ka shaytan na jinju so ko yijira misa zoluna ka kunya shaytanan yuhamma ka azumodu yuhamma ka tobia yuhamma ka lagia yuhamma ka dajami duk ko ka shaytanan ma yanuna ama shaytanan jinju so ko yijira misa zoluna ama ta za durla jira misa numa c'est lie aku chanta nan zina ni re yara a so amana le yara ma dubana no chela ta le pa ai nan le kayele pa kama yen na on buha she pula be jang how to be advice one put so let's take a very good care of ourselves, especially zan pazina zina ma put it's becoming a norm it's becoming a norm de bukuto no normal
and what is alarming about it is even that every average married young guy umala girlfriend somebody
kampanya
normal hay ka ma ba piara
o ma ma nula kan kapa o mi nan kapa hal mi yelo yen kapa nula kan kapa man no tel lutan o ya ne ai ne ba ni girls ba za ma la pa ba kala ala girls look at this girl o borne ngba bupa din yela pa ba la ba saman yen tom nan ba bom ka ba za la ma saman o ya so how mbutana na wala njelu but problem kama normal kama is not
life ni sim pa
na on jire na on ku jele da sham du nepilgo lala ko da
jele ha ne ba abu
abura ni de ni mi tweso saluna lala na nyele ai so en ya ba ni 21st century we don't have a 21st century god we have an Asian god who is still Asian and will forever be Asian yes okay. Thank you so much for bringing me.
No, but before can I titi a closing remarks nkwenti la saloma ka bang na bial tuban special nyala dembiane cham nyane mo alemagun be ka bol 0247 188 429 0247 188 429 na bial tuban special abi yel comes as atin chaka yom no ta delivery de nga amfana pam be ba pre King Garba onyela ngumala amria biwa residential area Royal Palace inshallah bakare
kan ba mai shala custody
okay
and to zomba lon kana 24 old brother ma 24 nyela
okay wa yon da ma don kara da absolument so kam ko man ko United Tapson lala mo lo ngoma inshallah the programs manager Alaji DJ Damson nchakala la mo lo ngoma pa
anala ko yo o jante de kwam
Obadi kwam.
Mila Damson.
Obadi kwam.
Damson de kwam.
Obadi kwam. De ka yilwo to toilet ka kule.
Damson.
The javre.
The tulu yi charge. Makati manager. When makati manager yilon.
Okay. The most relevant.
Mune?
The most relevant.
Makati manager kan yaro.
Yeah, the most relevant in you.
Mune yaro most relevant.
Akumi hale.
Mamba mi.
Okay.
Because most relevant to Nakajama. So if you iron most okay, you know what
agwa bora la ngilima agwa bora no katizanta. Tendo to zanta ka ya nto
relevance. I am the makuto bole manglo. I am the definition of it. Definition.
Maka ngunu bolo manga. O bolo ma selema ku busa.
No, don't even argue. Man dey tell a story maka I ndeta.
Edete male nwa ya temte ko za for so.
In Bazi work ba.
Za for so ti ya za.
Is stand by abundance.
Za for so ti.
Ma pour so kama ya. This one advice goes to everybody.
Advice can bora
about na zo kana won sala one yes one
okay
the male ma maza ni go shawe imbapai is very kaje manyalo mpona ko sala ko sala one za one atpa manji aluna ni ro pon manji mpona kaluna yila pune radio pune na yo kunna maka paso so now ko lebga so about na sate be katel so now kana o chaka patel ama piru character ama aluna the reality will expose you. Oh, thank you for bringing me. Oyule. Nelly, thank you. Nyako ne difila nyako kubara labe. Thank you very much. Alaje Parara, DJ Parara, boy, but thank you so much. Utongoma for setting up here.
That was hotel.
Oba is my boy. My boy Muno yeto. I brought him to
Tamale.
I gave him job.
Yes,
I gave him job. I brought him to Tamale. So Kazable nyale. And he knows it. Yeah, DJ Damson Nopo. G-Face, I'll greet him. And everybody, you know what's that? Girls will be to a very promotion.
Princess.
Princess. Don't put about 200 bow on the pa.
I could talk bag on a pa.
Man bow on I.
Can you manage your NaaBeli?
Manabia, Apana.
You are my man, Sam to you.
You are yelling ya. So the money and none from yelling ya. So you're not bow on the pa, none bow on the pa, cannot yell it. You yell at it.
Pa James will explain the show. Explain tire.
Mother Banlam, but I'm not yelling ya. I do I want so much yelling ya to Wumia. To yelling ya, not yelling to Nanamata yelling ya. So not bow on the pa.
Mashallah.
No porn I do I am.
Mabia, I'm most grateful. Indeed, I believe we've really exhausted a lot. But look when watch out for the video aspect of this on my Northern Achiever. Probably
TV.
Yes. We'll go on TV soon, and so we'll do the recording maybe in the course of the week. Okay. So thank you so much for being our guest today.
Thank you.
So come sa DJ Parara Alaji. Avocat Mohamed na pour mbala matin za pour son nom bel zanta kazan pour son ti the programs manager ne comme ça peut don wane de ba bande dos Nelly inshallah fo wonon gba machine ma chakar champion yanka to to Facebook to karam be yarma but I'm sure tell na wumda to yam pirgate interview ma the page ma tambala 23,000 follow